Hello everyone, Andrew here, and welcome to the finale of Wii Week! And today's random game of the day, Wario Ware Smooth Moves, which was like, I think the 5th Wario Ware game. After the original, then you had Mega Party games, and then you had Twisted, and then you had Touch, and then you had this one. They were just like dumping out Wario Ware games like there was no tomorrow. And the Wario Land series was completely forgotten until Wario Land Shake It, but then even after that it's been totally forgotten again, which is really sad. I love the Wario Land games, but the Wario Ware games were also pretty cool, and pretty much every console was required to have one, and they always kind of took advantage of whatever the gimmick of that console was. I mean, obviously you had the original, then you had Twisted, which added a cool gyro thing to the cartridge, and then you had Touch, which obviously took advantage of the DS touchscreen, and then you had Smooth Moves, where everything is all about motion controls. Wario Ware Smooth Moves actually also has a multiplayer mode, which is quite a bit of fun. Used to play it with my friends quite a bit, but now every time they come over, all we do is play like Super Smash Bros. Melee and Mario Kart Double Dash. Wario Ware Smooth Moves has been totally forgotten. But for those who don't know, the WarioWare games, as implied by the subtitle of the very first WarioWare game, is just a bunch of micro games that you play in a row and you try to get as high of a score as possible. And these micro games are just like little things that last about 5 seconds, and the point is to do whatever the screen tells you to do, win them, and then move on to the next one. And there's always a whole bunch of different characters in each of their games, or, you know, they fall under different themes. But my favorite character to play their games in the WarioWare series was always 9volt, because his games are always like little 5-second clips of older Nintendo games, especially in the first WarioWare. It was like very retro, like mostly NES, Game Boy, even some Virtual Boy and stuff in there, Super Nintendo. But in the newer games, 9volt can also have some like Nintendo GameCube and Wii games and stuff like that. So we're gonna check him out first and foremost. And he has a crazy story going on with this guy named 18volt. And we're not going to get too much into that, because what we're really here today to see is the micro games themselves. And of course, as I said, there's a score there. I don't know why it started at 1 in the later WarioWare games, where the counter started at 0 in the earlier ones. I never liked that. But see, as you saw right there, taking Mario 1 and adding that kind of crazy WarioWare twist to it. And then we got some Pikmin here, killing all those Pikmin by rotating the controller. The thing about WarioWare Smooth Moves is it would always tell you what position to hold the controller in before you started the micro game, so it can kind of give you a little bit of a heads up on, you know, what game might be coming. If you played enough, you'll probably get kind of the, you know, what you can expect down. Although I haven't played too much WarioWare Smooth Moves lately. I think it was the second Wii game I ever got, or I could be wrong with that. I know WarioWare Touched actually was the second DS game I ever got. But was this the second Wii game? I actually don't know. Although overall, I definitely had some very fun memories playing it as a kid. But we're going to be doing the Mohawk now. See, like I said, GameCube games, or if, you know, GameCube's too old for some of you guys watching this channel, maybe it's a Wii U game for you. I'm so happy they remade Wind Waker. I absolutely love the Wind Waker. And we're now a baseball star. Go us. Now, of course, being a classic Nintendo toy right there. As such, why it falls into kind of 9volt things. Nintendo also had this thing right here. I think I won that one. I was like, I didn't think I really did anything. A Nintendo's color TV game, and then we're just mimicking the Wii controller. Like, this has nothing to do with old video games at all. It's just the Wii, which is not old at all at the time that this was released. Although, like, you know, the whole theme of this week is that the Wii is almost 10 years old, which is absolutely crazy. And who remembers Brain Age? It was really popular for like a couple of years there, and now no one even cares about training their brain anymore. And we're just like, Mario, yeah, take that. Hey, it's Punch Out. Where have we seen that before? And we're doing the tug of war. And it's going to be extinguishing. Hey, look, I don't remember the part in Mario Sunshine where you put out fires, but hey, at least Nintendo at this point in time actually acknowledged that Mario Sunshine was a thing. Also, I'm totally getting a workout while making this video, and I can't even complain about that. We're doing the handlebar! Oh man, yes, I know how to put video games into my consoles. Could you imagine if I had like a video game collection, but I didn't actually know how to like put the games into the consoles? That'd be just craziness. That'd be absolute insanity. But we're now at the boss stage. And what is it, you ask? We're going to be doing the chauffeur here. And it's Star Fox themed. Heck yeah. You know, is it Star Fox or is it, you know, Star Fax? And of course, you know, there was Star Fox Zero, which, I mean, I think I actually don't know what people thought about it. What did people think of Star Fox Zero? I can't say I actually got it or played it. Star Fox was not a series I ever got too into. I've never been too much a fan of kind of the third-person kind of flying shooters. I've always been more of an arcade overhead, the 1943 Raiden kind of shooter guy, and not so much the third-person ones like Star Fox and all those kinds of series. But they're still fun games. It's nothing I ever, played too much as a kid, or even these days. But now we're posing, and we're doing the Roman candle. Of course, you can't see that I'm doing it, but I swear that I'm actually doing it. Like I said, I gotta burn those calories. I just had, like, food before doing this video, so I gotta burn that off. So we're doing the waiter now, and I get 2 dogs high fives. I did not sign up for this. Nintendo was, of course, a new thing at the time. The DS had been out for only a couple of years. Man, 2006 was pretty scary, and man, you are just the worst Pikmin guy ever. But we got you. So basically, I guess it's probably not evident for anyone who maybe hasn't played a Wario Ware game. Man, I'm the worst at, like, one of my favorite games, the original Wario Land. I was gonna say, the kids at the bottom of the screen are representing... I didn't actually see what it is. Oh, it's Sift. Yeah, find that Game Boy in that sand. I'm gonna go outside and sift through the sand. Maybe I'll find the Game Boy too. Yeah, the kids at the bottom represent our lives. So we still have 3 lives left, but if you beat a boss level, you actually get a 1-up. But we didn't need one last time. And I like how this is just pretty much, putting WarioWare Twisted in the game and then making you play it with the Wii remote. The big cheese! Yeah! Let's play some of that. Balloon Fight totally needs a reboot, as implied by this micro game here. You just imagine how much fun that would totally not be for, like, hours and hours on end. And hey, we've seen this one before. I know how to play Wind Waker, and don't you think otherwise. Wind Waker is my favorite Zelda game, for those who don't know. It's pretty awesome. Wait, let's see. Here comes my baseball skills again. That was a typo. Okay, faster! Let's do it. The best part of WarioWare games is when it goes, like, super fast. Okay, now we're gonna start playing some Pilot Wings. Why not? In Wario Woods, we realized it wasn't the best Wario game, so we're switching it up in 1, 2, 3. And of course, that's the thing. Typically, WarioWare's not so difficult in the beginning. How does this work? But then once it starts getting faster, and every time you beat the boss, the games get a little bit more difficult too. Like, that time we had to count more than we did the first time. The discard. No, no, no! You're absolutely the worst guy ever! Man, Octopus is officially the worst Game & Watch ever made. Alright, okay, that was an absolute failure. We gotta do that one more time. Look at that score! Look at that score we gotta beat. Look at that Discoon in the background. He's like, man, why was the Famicom Disk System the biggest fail ever? And I might be saying, Andrew, playing cards have absolutely nothing to do with old Nintendo, but actually, Nintendo is a playing card company, among many other kind of dubious things, before becoming the video game company that everyone loves today. Yes, okay, let's do it. The Tug of War. Which one's this? Is the fishing one, right? Yeah, totally catch that. Okay. See, I know how to play Animal Crossing. Don't you think otherwise? See, all those years of RuneScape that I played prepared me for that moment. I know how to catch fish, darn it. Don't you worry. Oh, don't you worry about that. I could also cut trees, but I see that was not on the memo. That's all I know how to do. That's all I ever learned in my childhood was how to cut trees, fish, and light fires. These bonfires, not, the arson kind of ones. Thankfully, that was not in RuneScape. But we're playing, okay, come on, flat, darn it, flat. Thank goodness there is not, like, an actual... Come on, get over that thing. Thank goodness there isn't actually a camera showing how silly I look while I'm playing this thing. Let's see some ones that we haven't seen before. You can do that, and you can do that, and that was the Wii, people. It was totally a console that existed at one time. Just in case, this whole week you haven't actually noticed that. So let's see, stop that. There we go. I swear I didn't actually even have to do anything last time. The Mohawk once again. Oh, yes, we know how to play. Whoa. Yeah, okay, we totally know how to play Wind Waker. Don't you deny that. Okay, let's see here. See, overall, like, it's very simple at first. Like, once you get the hang of it, you probably won't lose very many lives before the first boss. That goes for pretty much any WarioWare game. Because, like, once you get the basics of the games down, it's usually not so difficult. But I almost hit number 2 first. My brain would have just been in pieces. We got the waiter going on here. And I don't know why you would have to do, like, the waiter for that one. Like, why we have to put the Wii remote in the palm of our hand. But we know how to play Metroid Prime. Although I'm sorry for everyone who, like, there hasn't been a Metroid game in, like, 1,000 years. How do you... I'm not sure what it wants from that one. I've been waving the Wii remote around. Don't remember that one. I also totally know how to play Ocarina of Time. How many people want to bet there's going to be a Master Sword in the new Zelda game? It seems like it's like, you know, the law that every single one has to have when we're going to defeat that boss. Once again, you know, Rob, I don't even think I addressed it last time, but Rob is totally a bad guy. And Nintendo's just like, man, that guy cost us like $1 billion for being a gigantic flop. You know, like, you never hear anyone talk about Rob. I actually don't know the figures of, like, how well Rob did, but based on the fact that, you know, definitely, Rob's not nearly as, like, you know, common as, like, the Zapper. You have to assume that it did not go over nearly as well as, like, Duck Hunt did. You don't hear people talking about Gyromite and Stack Up all day long. Okay. Actually, it's funny, too, because he's actually using the Zapper to shoot at us, so I kind of totally forgot about that. And he's dead. See you in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, Rob. Okay. Alright, this time we got it. We're not going to totally fall to pieces this time. Although first we got to pose. Totally got to pose. How could I forget about that? Curtain call! Whoop! Of course, again, you can't see it, but I'm totally doing it. Yes, he approves. Alright, see, so level up. That's what I'm talking about, where the games will get a little bit more difficult now. Okay, so tug of war. We got this. Okay. See, my fishing level's high enough that this will not be an issue. Gotcha! That's not a shark. I demand that I fish sharks. And thankfully my cooking level is also high enough to cook them. I should not burn any as long as I am wearing the cooking gauntlets. See, but you're gonna do that thing where you jump to the other side. Ha ha ha! No, keep going! There we go. Scared me for a second there. Yeah, Wario Ware Shake It is definitely like a good display because of the way it makes you do all these different things that of like, you know, the motion capabilities that the Wii had. It's like you ever wanted to, like, you know, prove to someone that the Wii had motion crazy capability things. And get them to play Wario Ware Shake It. Oh yeah, this is Shake It, right? No, it's Wario Ware Smooth Moves. What's Shake It? Oh, it's Wario Land Shake It. Man, names. Can't Nintendo just ever name anything normally? Darn them. And their crazy naming conventions. Why? I'm not actually sure. I don't know why he didn't make it to the island. That's the first time we've had that problem. We got that, and we got that. Man, I totally had a train of thought. I totally got busted. But let's see, maybe I'll remember it after this game. Is we're not going to lose at Pong this time. Nintendo Color TV game. I lied. Totally lost that. Man, we always fall apart right before the second boss battle. Okay, let's see. We got this. Yeah, I see. That was totally meant to get that. Okay. Alright. We can make it to the boss. We can make it to the boss without dying one more time. We got the umbrella. What is the umbrella one again? I gotta count. It's like the easiest micro game ever. Okay. Alright, we're so good. We're good. Insert. We have Mario Paint! Yeah, there we go. But we don't have the mouse adapter, so it's totally useless. It's like I remember as a kid when I got Yoshi Safari, but my parents bought it for me. But they didn't realize that it needed the Super Scope, so it's like, yeah, I mean, they bought it used. Man, okay, I admit defeat. Oh, wait, what? Something was happening there. No, totally not a thing. Totally not a thing. I guess we're just not meant to get any farther than that, but go against Wario Ware Shake It. I want to keep calling it Shake It. I mean, literally, Shake It, Smooth Moves, there's no difference. But yeah, it's fine. Discover more of 9Volt's games on your own when you go and forget this game. Again, you never hear anybody talk about it. It's pretty fun. It's a pretty fun game. All these kinds of crazy characters who became staples of the Wario series. But who should we do? We should do at least one more person. I think that Penny was new for this game, so I've been kind of wanting to do her. So I don't remember what her thing is exactly. The Invent Off. Oh yes. We got to make a bike. What are we even doing here? I'm already the worst at this. Yeah, this is going very well. I remember when I bought WarioWare Smooth Moves. That's it, right? That's the right name, I think. Smooth Moves is it. Yeah, Shake It's the other one. The case, I think they might have been more orange in the other regions, but I know at least in North America. The case is pink, and when I took it up, when I got to the cash register and was buying it, the person's like, "Yo, isn't this a game for girls?" And it's just like, really? Just because the case is pink? You think I can't buy this game? I mean, I guess the name Smooth Moves might have given them that idea too. I don't know, but basically, that's my story of buying WarioWare Smooth Moves. I have no idea what happened to that cash register now, but they probably, judging everybody on their purchases, not the smartest idea as a cash register, probably. You probably won't last an extremely long time in the retail business. See, now we're gonna shred all evidence of that ever happening. Just like that. And we got the finger food. Okay, see, I don't play guitar, so this is extremely difficult for me. Hey, I totally tuned it into the red area. Was that not what I was supposed to do? Clearly, I should have practiced more before making this video. But you know, this is Andrew in the real world. This is how I fall apart every day. Just when I think I'm like on a roll, and then just everything falls to pieces. Very, very, very accurate representation of my day going on here, and even faster. What is everyone else's experience with the WarioWare games? Like, I remember I loved WarioWare 1 so much, and I still do. Like I said, it's definitely still my favorite in the entire series. Mega Party Games was such a disappointment. I remember when I got it, because I was expecting all these new Microgames taking advantage of the GameCube, and it's literally just like a worse version of the Game Boy Advance game. But the really saving grace of it is the multiplayer mode, which I've had so much fun playing with my friends over the years. Just like this one too, has some very fun multiplayer games to play with your friends. I definitely suggest it if you ever have some people over and you want a good laugh, especially the GameCube one. This one too. I mean, man, the GameCube has like the Doctor mode, and of course, just the head-to-head challenge. Whoever can win the most games is very good. All right, we got samurai thing going on here. We're gonna defend ourselves. And no one is going to say otherwise. Hey! Now I really wish there was a camera on me, because you would see that I was totally holding that to the left. No questions asked. Fine, posing will make me feel better. I just got sliced in half, but pretending I'm holding up the Triforce totally makes it worth it. Totally. Absolutely. One life left, this isn't going to end well. Not at all, but the boxer, we played enough Punch-Out to be good at this one. Just like that, we made some spaghetti. See, totally, after this, I need those carbs, man. Let's do it. Open. Thank goodness. See, I know how to open, like, my Campbell's soup. Instant food for the win. Actually, I guess the soup's not really instant. You still kind of gotta put it on the stove, but you don't really need to prepare it too much. And that's just like, man, can you imagine that pencil? That would hurt. That would hurt a large amount. Like, I remember in grade school, they'd always go on these, like, dumb things about... They would ban the dumbest things. You wouldn't be allowed to wear sandals because you might, like, slip and hurt yourself. You weren't allowed to bring white out because the principal, one of my principals was not the best principal. And they'd always tell the story about how at one school they taught at, a kid threw a bottle of whiteout at the wall, it exploded, and went in someone's eye. And for that reason, nobody was ever allowed to bring whiteout to school again. Like, this is some, very, very sound logic coming from a principal who, you're supposed to have faith in making logical decisions. Like, with that, I'm sure someone's probably stabbed themselves on a pencil before. Why not just ban those? Do not get me started on my elementary school and high school days, because I will just rant and cry for hours. Anyway. Days we shall never speak of again. I was born at the age of 20. Nothing before that actually happened. Let's see, we should do maybe one more thing. Is there anything good over here? These kind of post-game things. Sudden death! One life. Let's see how far I can make it. I have a record of 12. Given my track record so far, we're probably not going to make it too far. Oh. Okay. That doesn't count at all. That totally does not count at all in the slightest. We're retrying that. Nobody saw that. Absolutely nobody saw that. The dumbbell. See, now we're talking. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. How dare you try to defy me in my ultimate, strength of thumb, whatever it was called. Arm wrestling. Okay. And the thinker needs some private time. How can we dare interrupt that? Okay, the umbrella. Let's do this. We're up to 3 now. We're up to 3. One more time. Totally calling shenanigans on all this. See, the games, I think they're pretty high level too. Like, it's not just the basic level like I was saying that's pretty easy. I think it's at least 2. It might be 3 though. Again, it's been a while since I played this, so... Oh, do I actually have to aim it? Oh man, at first I thought it was just like, okay, this isn't so bad. Alright, this is the official, final, ultimate last time. It's, the time to end all times. Whatever number I get now is the number of days that I have to go without eating spaghetti. Actually, that's a bad thing. Actually, yeah. So I mean, I want to lose right now. I want to eat spaghetti like right now. Okay, the umbrella. Let's do it. Okay, well, I only have to go like what 2 days without eating spaghetti, so that's not too bad. Spaghetti is like one of the best things. I love spaghetti. Spaghetti's pretty awesome. But with that said, you can also kind of zoom in and get like a closer look at people, and there's also like secrets you can find on the overworld, which is kind of crazy. When tired, frustrated, or sad, rest here for a second and just listen. There's something about it that's so calming. Yeah, so this seems like kind of the thing I could really use right now after such disappointing failure. But yeah, that is the conclusion of Wii. I said I wasn't gonna do it anymore. I said I wasn't gonna do it anymore. Okay, so that's the end of this thing. I hope that everyone enjoyed it. It's so hard to believe that the Wii is almost 10 years old, and that soon a new Nintendo console will be out, making the Wii 2 generations old. Like, it's just insane. It's absolutely insane. Hopefully we get more news about that soon, but yeah, it's gonna be crazy. The Wii was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with it as a kid. It's been a while since I played a lot of the games. I think, again, I was just kind of burned out of the motion controls. So it's not like the GameCube or the Nintendo 64 where I do still go back to them frequently. And I mean, obviously I did, even in years past. But just the Wii, I'm a lot more reluctant to go back to, just because picking up the Wii remote almost feels like a chore sometimes. I wish it didn't, but it just kind of does. Maybe just because I just got so burned out, like I said. But overall, I still think that the Wii is a fantastic console. Hope that everyone else out there has a lot of fun gaming memories with the Wii as well. And yeah, hope you enjoyed listening to me ramble on about the Wii for 5 straight days. It's been a while since we've had 5 straight days of videos. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you next time for something different. So thanks, and see you later.